Mike Cardano with Roto Experts and the Fantasy Sports Network here with you on this Thursday, May 15th, and I'm here to help put the odds of winning in daily fantasy gaming today in your favor. So listen up and win some money. But first, how about those noted baseball spendthrifts, the New York Mets? Now, they cut Kyle Farnsworth from the team during spring training, mostly because they didn't want to pay him. I mean, nobody told him, and then when he got on the bus to go to an away game, they had to ask him to get off because he was no longer on the team. He was in uniform and everything. Then the next day, they re-signed him to a minor league contract for less money, only to have to call him up one game into the season because they needed him. Now, at the beginning of this week, Farnsworth was the Mets' closer, saving a game against the Yankees. Then after last night's game, the Mets released him because they had an out in their contract, whereby they could release him within the first 45 days, avoiding paying him his $1 million for the entire season. Now, Farnsworth, as you might imagine, is pissed, and the move prompted him to tell reporters, hopefully I'll find a team where I can play against this one. That'd be pretty interesting. But look, he's 38 years old, he's not really any good, but that's not the point. What kind of message does this send to the rest of the guys in the Mets clubhouse? Now, who the heck is ever going to want to play for the Mets who are micromanaging veteran player contracts to save money? Way to stay classy, Mets. Great job. You don't have to worry about me treating you like Kyle Farnsworth. I'm going to do you right. So let's move on to some daily fantasy picks for today. Now, Ryan Braun loves to smack Wandy Rodriguez around the ballpark. Some might call it bullying, as Braun has a 12.22 OPS against Wandy with 4 home runs, batting .367 in 49 at-bats. Now, Braun is fresh off the DL, recovering from an oblique injury, where he also had the chance to rest his problematic thumb and find some new ways to cheat. Now, he had 2 hits and a walk last night, and I'm looking for Braun to fill up the box score today in one of the early games. David Ortiz is in fuego with 7 hits and 4 home runs the last 2 days, and Big Papi is in his zone, mashing anything that gets thrown his way. Now, he faces Phil Hughes today, who's been pitching well, but Ortiz has a .409 batting average against Hughes from their Yankee-Red Sox battles with a 1,300 OPS. I'm going to go surfing and ride the wave with Big Papi today. I'm looking for Royals rookie fireballer Yordano Ventura to get back on track today against the Orioles. Now, he lost his last 2 starts, giving up 6 runs over 12 1/3, but he faces Baltimore at home today, a team that he dominated on April 25th in that Little League Camden Yards ballpark, where he shut out Baltimore for 8 innings, striking out 8. Now, he's a young flamethrower that doesn't come without risk, as he often walks guys getting into trouble. But he's striking out about 9.5 batters per 9, which is extremely valuable in daily fantasy, trumping a whip that's definitely not desirable in year-long fantasy formats. I probably wouldn't use him on FanDuel, where he's the highest priced pitcher in a one-pitcher format, but he's absolutely priced right elsewhere. We are looking at some rain in the forecast for the Red Sox-Twins game at Minnesota. What a great idea it was to put an outdoor ballpark over there. So those of you looking for Big Papi to hit 2 home runs for a 3rd day in a row need to pay attention to that one. Now, if you've got a question, comment, or concern, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. @Mike Cardano is my handle, and I'll see if I can keep from messing you up too badly. Good luck, everyone. See you tomorrow.